Welcome back, everyone. We are going to continue with Alan Wake's story, find out what happened to Alice, solve a mystery. I don't know. Let's get into it.
Previously on Alan Wake. The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Taken. This is great because I thought I was going to have to do a little bit of recap for you guys, but lo and behold, it does it for me. Funny enough, with Ilka obviously doing the face performance of this, he looks less like himself.
How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
He looks less like himself with scruff,
Coffee's on.
and now that he's shaven,
Thanks.
looks
If
more
I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
actually like himself. Which I know seems backward considering we spend most of Alan Wake 2 with him with a full beard. And then when he doesn't have a beard on as Thomas Zane, he looks
hey,
less
I
like
just
himself.
finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Oh. And then it makes it even funnier because in the DLC for this, we run into Scratch, which is just Ilka again, with like more trimmed face, I guess, not clean shaven, but he still doesn't even look like himself. For some reason, he looks the most like himself in Alan Wake 2. Kind of funny how that works. I wonder if this QR code does anything. I don't think I remember that being in the original. Let me look at this real quick. That's actually super cool. So by scanning it, I'll put the video up here. But by scanning it, it shows you kind of like a teaser of Alan Wake 2, but from the DLC of Control. And yeah, it's just him kind of going on a monologue of what he's writing about. That's cool. I liked that. Because I mean, this came out before Alan Wake 2 was announced.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them.
Oh,
Which,
Barry.
by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey. Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
That's right. She's scared of the dark.
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
How does
Don't
she close her
worry.
eyes?
We'll just break out the candles.
She probably just sleeps
I know it's stupid.
doing this.
But it's just, especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was...
Dude, he's already got that 5 o'clock shadow. What the heck? He was clean shaven a second ago.
Bad. My mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
it's fantastic that they were still able to incorporate the clicker so much into number 2. To have it be like the symbol of Alan Wake as
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation?
the assumed leader of the cult.
Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Aside from playing a game all the way from 2010, I've been feeling very nostalgic today.
Alice was missing. I needed help to find her. I wasn't ready to leave.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Miss Weaver's probably just the
I'll
greatest
come back later
citizen.
on to remind you, just in case.
Wow, this office looks a lot different now.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton.
Thornton?
No sign of him. Oh,
Mulligan and
Wait,
Thornton.
Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Oh,
Anyway,
Mulligan here.
at work today,
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
gosh, I just can't get a word in, can I?
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her
So,
the town eccentric.
At work today, my boss likes to put on mood songs specific to the morning versus the afternoon and evening.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm
Is her
not
tie
sure.
tucked into
I
her
can't remember.
pants?
We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
Her tie is
The
tucked into her
cavern on
pants.
Cauldron Lake?
Who does that?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas
Is that a thing?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called
Mr.
Lover's
Wake, can I help you with anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Hey, mister!
Of course, Mr.
Hey,
Wake.
can you
You
turn
can
the
get
light?
here through the
The
cell corridor.
light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
The music that he had on this morning was very like early 2000s, almost 2010s kind of music, and the way that I was
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
And it just got me feeling so so in the times. Dude, are you okay?
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Mainly because it sounded a lot like the music that you'd find.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
F you, Hartman.
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
It's the kind of music you'd expect at like the end of an episode of a show in the early 2000s, like Smallville.
The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money, and he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I'm just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
My family used to watch
Jeez,
Smallville a lot when I was growing up.
This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
We watched
Has a fan
Smallville a
site
lot,
dedicated to you.
and
she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
All right, wait here.
it's just nice to reminisce about times like that.
I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks, Rusty.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on. I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
I love the repeat animations. It reminds me of in Witcher 3 when Geralt would just keep doing like the always funny. What a Blake went.
We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
So anyway, I was definitely kind of getting up in my feelings about hearing the music again. Like, there's just something. I'm happy with where I am right now. There's no doubt about that. But I miss hanging out with my siblings and my parents, just enjoying the evening and being excited about our show coming on soon. You know, we would wait all day for
Wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Waiting all day for the episode to come on, for us to all sit down.
I knew I should have gone to the
It was a good
cops.
feeling.
This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Getting to talk with my siblings and my parents about this week's episode and what our thoughts were about what the characters went through that week and what we think is going to happen in the next episode, especially if it was on a cliffhanger. And you know, we watch those kind of shows now, and we're all just kind of like, let's see, what's a good example? I mean, the Flash show that started back in like 2017 or something like that, you know, it went on for about 9 seasons. By the end of several episodes, we were like, oh man, isn't it convenient that all the solutions got solved within a half-hour episode. But back in the day, you know, was it like 2004 when Smallville started? You know, I was not even 10 years old yet.
I was 5 years old. Couldn't even talk yet.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, there's only a half an hour in this episode. How are they gonna solve all of their problems in that time?
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Oh gosh.
Damn.
Rusty, hang
Dang
on.
it. My camera's been doing that for, I don't know why. It just will randomly stop working with OBS. And there it is. Now it's back. So, periodically you're not going to be able to see my face. And I apologize in advance because I know that's what you guys are here for, so. But yeah, man, it just brought me back because like the music is that perfect early 2000s. Dude, I have like some freaking PTSD with human-shaped silhouettes on the wall because of that painter we had to deal with in the second game DLC. But yeah, you know how like at the end of a Smallville episode, all the characters would just be feeling their feelings.
Was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript.
Can I let you out?
Help me understand what had happened.
Yeah, the characters are like all feeling their feelings. The episode is hitting its resolve. And it's always at like sunset.
Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Yeah, it's always at like sunset, and they're always just like, well, after all this, you know, I'm just glad you're okay. And you're just like hoping and praying that they'll finally tell one another their true feelings of just like, dude, this entire season you've been building up to just say, I love you. Just freaking tell Lois Lane you love her, okay? Ah, man, it's just such a good show. Gasp.
That was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker.
Can I not
no
climb through the
way to get
window?
lights back on.
Gotta tell you, the jumping mechanic is probably the weirdest thing in this game. Rusty was gone.
Had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Was it the mammoth? Nope, still there. Oh no.
Please don't feed the animals.
It got him. Dang it, my flare gun's gone.
Fishing is only permitted for those persons who purchase a park fishing license. Obey the park ranger's instructions.
Rusty, no!
Never.
Where?
100 yards. 2 bears and wolves. Never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. At all times. Never leave your pet unattended.
Where did he go? Oh.
It is against the law to remove any virtual objects or historical artifacts.
I love that when they become taken, it's their conversational dialogue that gets so corrupted. I think it's a little poetic, honestly, just mainly because when they become taken, it's not that they become less human. It's just that what remains from what made them human is what is mutilated, in a sense. I feel like I've been missing so many secret item pickups, you know? these areas just make you rush through so fast. You don't get a chance to look around.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Al, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Ah. Oh, there they are. Oh. Oh, dude, I'm dodging left and right. I was having my wife play Astro's Playroom, or not Playroom, just Astrobot, the Playroom sequel, if you will. And you know, for most husbands watching their wives play games, it can be pretty dang hard to watch, just because, you know, I grew up playing games since before my molars came in, you know, like I've been playing them for years. And she only just barely started playing games once her and I started dating, so like within the last 6 years. And so watching her play, you know, I have to have her starting on simple games, but something like the concept of double jumping, which, you know, I got ever since Crash Bandicoot, was really hard for her to grasp. And you know, hasn't been the case for me. But watching her figure that out was really tough for a while, until I actually started doing this thing. Ooh, get dunked on. Ow. I started doing this thing, and she doesn't have any idea about it. But what I've been doing is I will more or less like force myself to play through a game that I'm trying to get her into. Oh gosh, there's so many of them. Ow, come on, I dodged. But by doing that, by again, more or less forcing myself to play through these games, and I actually do have fun with them. Like, I will say, it really bothered me that Astrobot, of all the games that came out in 2024, got Game of the Year. I was really upset, because, like, again, of all the games that came out, anyway, that's another conversation. Regardless of the fact that I actually did have fun with the game, I will end up playing the game how I want to play it. You know, getting all the collectibles, checking all of the hidden corners that have secrets in them. But yeah, I will play the game how I want to. That way, whenever I watch her play play the game, then it's not so bad, because then I won't have to be like, oh, just go check over there. Just go check over there really quick. Because I'll have already done it. So if she's like, sorry, are you getting like frustrated watching me play? I can honestly say no, because in my head I know I've already done it, so I don't have to worry about it. And she has no idea that I do this. And so, ooh, that's right, buddy. But that's how I retain my sanity, and the fact that she's wanting to get into these games, and I get them for her, because I hope that she'll like them, and so she's really kind to indulge me in all that. But I mean, Astro's an easy one for her to like, because it just has a fun little cute character that does fun little cute things, so what's not to like for her? But there's still difficult things about it, like making sure you check behind every crevice and corner to find all the secrets hidden therein. So that's something that she's not super good at, but it is something I'm good at. Oh.
Shit.
Well, I was like, can I walk off? Oh. Oh no. He stole my flare gun.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Oh, he didn't steal my flare gun. It's just a flare.
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move. Why? Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oops.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He
Oh,
knew
that
my name.
guy.
We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Oh, hello. Ow. Hey, you want to shoot the guys that I've already... Oh, gosh. Oh, come on. I dodged. Dude, I'm gonna run out of flares. There's so many of them. No, please take your time. Aw, Lover's Peak.
This is it, Wake. A last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Awesome.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Did he... Oh, okay. I was like, did he shoot the one that was next to me? Oh! Oh! Gosh, there's two of them right here. Ow, ow, ow! Gosh! Dude, I have one left. You need to get your act together. Would you shoot him dead already? My gosh.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her and
Oh! Dang, those boards were being held on by chewing gum and a prayer. Well, alright guys, we are going to leave the episode here.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
This guy has no
Come
idea.
back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
This guy has no idea what's about to happen.
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Everybody, thank you again for making it this far with me. I couldn't be more excited to further in this Alan Wake Remedy universe journey with you. I'm having the time of my life. I hope you are too. If you continue to do so, then I will see you next time on Dragon Ball Z.